As far as injury concerns coming in, a great job of guys coming back from the off season. We're not with them, but our training staff and our weight staff to go into the first day have only one guy injury out, was Cody Temple with the back. We'll look for him to get back pretty soon. Armand Armstead was limited, all right, which is actually good news to have him back out here working individual. All right, he'll be limited for now. We'll continue tests with him. Things are going in a very good direction. The only information that I have for you on that, it is not a heart condition. Okay, I know that's been reported out there. It is not a heart condition. We look for him to continue to work with us so that we can bring him all the way up to full speed eventually. That's all I have on that. Other than that, I thought today, to me, showed a unbelievable job by our strength staff in the off season and our players' commitment to doing things right. I hope what you see, what I saw today, we look different. We look different than we did a year ago, even in the spring. We look different. We look bigger, we look faster, we look stronger. That's a great credit to Aaron Osmus and his staff and to these guys for buying into that. And I know it's day one, but I love where they're at physically and mentally. We challenge them with stuff we've never done here before at the end of practice, after practice, extra stuff, not one guy complaining about it, guys jumping in and trying to get better. So for day one, I couldn't imagine them coming back in better shape. Now we got to put all this talent and all this hard work they've done and put the pieces into place.
How come Markeith Ambles didn't practice today?
Yeah, not an injury. Markeith is finishing up summer 2. There's 6 days left in summer 2, and we want to make sure that he concentrates on that so he can be eligible.
Curtis is okay?
No, a number of these guys, we push our guys to take, most of our guys to take summer 1 and summer 2. And so that's why you have these odd times of the practices, and bear with us with that because they'll continue to change as we work around their class schedules for the next 6 days outside of Saturday and Sunday. So the point of that is that a number of these guys still need summer 2 to finish up.
Which of the freshmen or incoming players are not here?
Okay. Junior Palme is not here. He is finishing up a high school summer school class. We anticipate that he may be here as early as this weekend. Buck Allen is finishing up a summer school class in Tallahassee as well. We anticipate he could be here as early as this weekend. And Greg made it today. Greg Townsend's here. And so I think that's it. I think we got everybody else.
Did any individual players or position groups stand out to you today?
Well, I think, it's hard without any pads on, to know that much. But I think as you walk around and look at the drills and you look at where our team is in the different areas, you got to feel good, especially with Armand out here with the move with Devon Kennard. As you look at our defensive line and go through the drills, go through the bags, that's not everything that football is. But as you look at what they did today, that's a very good looking crew, and so that's exciting because obviously that's an area that we want to be dominant in.
Nick Perry is one of those guys, but at the end of practice, it seemed like he was limping or some difficulty. Do you know what happened?
Foot cramps. We had 8 guys come out with cramps, and so we got to do a better job of hydrating during the day. Even though it wasn't hot at night, we still did. I think a lot of that's actually a credit to how hard they worked early on and through I believe what ended up being a 2-hour and 58-minute practice.
Based on the plays you were calling, were you surprised that Matt had sort of an up and down night, throwing picks and then connecting on those long balls?
Yeah, I thought he did really well early. Forced a little bit. I think the excitement of the first day out here and giving him a couple plays that we hadn't even installed yet. With him and Robert and some of the guys that know the system sometimes. With those guys, especially in 7-on-7, will jump ahead, and so part of that's me too. We need to just stay within the stall for the young guys too.
How'd George Farmer look?
Explosive. Didn't get a whole lot of opportunities for sometimes the defense just lines up in the right spots, but looked extremely explosive, strong, physical, good hands. Looked physically everything that he's supposed to be.
Is 4 wide going to be a common set for this team?
I don't think so. I think that that would probably be a mistake because of what we have at tight end. Even though we don't have very much experience at fullback, you look at our tight ends with Rick coming back, they would take him off the field. And you got 3 other guys that are extremely talented. You know, as we look at that group and you look at them go through individual, that's as good a group as we've ever had here. You know, for 4 guys looking like that, and then potentially, you know, when Junior Palme gets back here, you know, working with him inside as well. There, we're excited. You know, because 4 of those 5 guys are in their first or second year.
Is and your running backs?
Well, I think Amir Carlisle, both in the walkthrough this morning and then out here, really showed up. Really very quick, explosive. Some ball security issues, like normal true freshmen have. But you know, you never know till you get them unless you've had them in camp. And so you know, sometimes you sign guys you haven't had in camp, and it was exciting to see him out here, you know, for the first time.
Had a bunch of players here waiting for you guys. So. The other 3, DJ, Curtis, what did they show you?
Yeah, they all flashed a little bit. I thought Dylan definitely is bigger, stronger, faster than he was. There's no doubt about that. You can see that in the individual drills. He's a different guy attitude-wise. He's a different guy physically, and it's great to see.
How'd you get him to cut down on the dancing? He looked like he was going more north and south.
Yeah, no, he did. You know, we just talked to him about being a consistent running back. We started that this spring, and he got better as the spring went along. And then now, you know, he's doing a great job with that now.
How's Morgan's knee?
Good. He looks really good. Looks the best that he's had. He says he feels great, and he looks like it.
That play that Chris Gallipo made in 7-on-7, the deflection, is that the sort of play that he can make and that you want to see out of him?
Yeah, you know, that's the type of play that a guy that really understands what's going on makes. You know, Chris saw the set, a bunch set, motion on the set. We only had 1 play installed today out of that. I'm sure Joe Barry gave him that tip and reminder in his meeting. But usually that doesn't transfer onto the field that quick, and so he jumped it knowing that was coming, and that's what great defensive players, especially linebackers, do.
Is Rhett a long-term option at fullback?
We're going to move him around. You know, we know he knows how to play tight end, so we're going to work with him at fullback, as you saw today too.
And Galton was getting a chance at right guard there.
Yeah, he did. You know, we'll throw him in there, and we've got to figure those guards out. That's really probably the most unknown about the whole team.
Thank you.